What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Monday Night Nitro. Getting ready to get things kicked off here. Lots of people in the stream already. What is going on? Grady, welcome to the stream, brother. JP coming in. Grady and JP actually having a what the Jesus is going on there? To Monday Night Nitro. Getting ready to get things kicked up. Of course, it's going to do a crazy thing over here, so that'll get fixed here in just a second. Now, that's all quieted up. Good deal. Anyway, Grady and JP in the main event tonight. You can see them right there. We're going to see Becky for the very first time getting a shot. Getting a shot at the World Championship. I have turned down every volume I know to turn down, but okay. Now, earlier when Jay Savage came into the matches, things weren't quite going the way they were supposed to go. That has been fixed, so Jay Savage getting a shot tonight at the United States Championship. Things happen with the title belts, not with the WCW World title belts, but with some other title belts, and that stuff is going to get fixed here tonight. WCW World Championship, that is going to get fixed here tonight. If you remember back, it was actually Cheyenne Davis and Heather D beating Judge Julie Justice, Victoria Van Diver. Turns out the game won't let me have those people hold the belt, so they had to give the belts back to Misti so they get a shot. Same kind of thing happening. Oh, Digital getting a shot at the television title tonight as well against Rowdy. That's going to be a fun one. But same thing happening tonight. When the Syndicate lost the title belts, they actually lost to Jace, Wagner, and Gruning. Game won't let me do that. So, ipso facto, presto changeo, here we go. They are going to get a shot tonight to win those things back. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Kind of an interesting match here tonight as well. We finally got the match type set up the right way, so that'll be interesting. Digital, what is going on? Welcome to the stream, brother. Rowdy, what is happening? Welcome to the stream. The television championship will be on the line here tonight. Digital getting a shot at that. Rot-row. All the Titantrons got fixed as well. I'm just saying. So the Syndicate making their way down to the ring. You can see Vipero still has the Hardcore Championship belt around his waist. However, this team ended up losing the WCW and the Universal World Tag Team titles. So they get those shots here tonight. Jay Savage getting his shot at the United States Championship as well. So this could be a really big night for the Syndicate. Can the Syndicate get back on track? Or will they be taking a step back? Gruning having to give his belt up to Ed Cardozo. That is what forced this match here tonight. Ed Cardozo and Jace Wagner, the current 8-man tag team champions, will have to prove that they are the Universal Champions here tonight. But this isn't going to be just any match. This isn't going to be a match where just whatever goes all willy-nilly. Maybe somebody gets lucky, maybe somebody doesn't. This is going to be a match where we have actual tag team rules, but it is a tag team elimination match. Not both men in the ring. Actual tag team rules will apply.
The following contest is an elimination match and is for the combined weight of 446 pounds, the Syndicate, and their opponents at a combined weight of 501 pounds, the Universal World Heavyweights Tag Team Champions and the WCW Extreme Tag Team Champions, D-Generation X.
So DX having to put it on the line right now to prove they are in fact the Universal World Champions. What is going on, McWayne? Welcome to the stream, brother. Vipero, K-Pop21. Guys, if you haven't gone out and checked out Blazed Radio, you need to go subscribe to the channel. Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. Yeah, hey, look, I look funny. But yo, I'm making money, see? Okay, I'm going to stop there. Not really a rapper. So getting off to a quick start. What is going on? Brooklyn Joker, welcome to the stream, brother. But D-Generation X getting off to a fast start right here. We have said it many times, but since the Syndicate has come together, those guys have been wrestling on another level. But somebody who has also been kind of in that same category, when you look at Jace Wagner at one point had one of the longest losing streaks known to wrestling kind, but you have not seen that since joining the WCW and since becoming the leader of D-Generation X. Andrew Dubs not quite seeing that one coming. Jace playing a little ditty right on Dubs' head, trying to get him back into the ring. Remember, it is an elimination match, so this is going to work a little bit differently. It's not like if somebody gets put out of the match, all of a sudden it's a huge disadvantage or a huge advantage. It is an advantage or disadvantage, but not quite if both people were in there like tornado-style wrestling. Jace now going after Vipero. Vipero not having it. Andrew Dubs, though, getting after Ed Cardozo. Lucille already out and about. Jace tells Dubs to bring it on, and Dubs is going to bring it on. Flips him over. Little float over snap neck breaker going on there. Jay Savage really keeping an eye on the action, making sure his boys are in the best position to win this match. Brand new Monday Night Nitro arena. It should play a little bit better to the Titantron, so we will see that all the Titantron should be fixed. Look at this. Little how do you do there, little flippity-doo-dah right over the top and then right in to a back suplex. So Jace not having it, showing a little flippity-doo-dah of his own. Dives, gets Vipero tagged in, but look at this. Jace rounded second, slid right into Vipero's head, and I would say he was safe now, trying to control the ring. And doing just that, rolls up the leg. Thought it might have been a little bit too early for that, but we are definitely going to see what is going here. K-Pop21 definitely here. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, see, Blaze knows. Blaze knows what I'm talking about. What is going on, Herbie? Vipero, I said welcome, brother. I even gave you a brother on there. Put a little stank on it with the brother. What is going on, Herbie? Welcome to the stream. Looking at the stream right now, you got Rowdy, Digital Dogs, Herbie. All members of the Bark Squad, Blaze Radio. Members of the Bark Squad. Now, guys, if you don't know what we're doing, I do not control the wrestlers. I either create the wrestlers, and that is done by how active you are in the chat, or you make the wrestlers and I download your wrestler, I bring them into our universe. I write the match cards, I make up the arenas, I make up the title belts. Turn off the announcers and announce it all for you. Look at the state of this. Vipero getting out, hitting Jace with the baseball bat. Finally, Ed Cardozo getting tagged into this match. You know, that was one of the things that happened when it was no longer Jace and Grady as the tag champions. Degeneration X ends up giving up a little bit of size, obvious size difference between Ed Cardozo and Grady. But as you can see, Ed Cardozo was for a long time one of the light heavyweight champions who held the belt for quite some time. So obviously wrestles bigger than his character is. And quickly, DX getting in and out of this match. Syndicate, though, trying to win back their Universal Tag Team title belts. But Jace and Ed trying not to let that happen. Maybe they got something to say about it. We'll just have to see. That is very true, Brooklyn Joker. He knows what time it is. Yeah, and we've got a lot more in depth to the sliders. The title belts matter, the champions do matter, so it is not easy to beat somebody holding a title belt, which is exactly how it should be. It wasn't easy for them to win the belt because of it, and it's not easy to take them from them. So Ed jumping in now, trying to distract Vipero and doing a great job. And what great teamwork right there. Ed keeping Vipero distracted long enough to get Jace up. Vipero then trying to attack Ed, and Jace saved him from that. Vipero, though, still on the ground. Look at this, Dubs. Taking it to level 2. Jace trying to get out of the way. Referee, oddly, hasn't been in the way as much as of right now, but just give him a second. I'm sure he can screw this up. Referees this year on another level, to be fair. And here we go. Big. They're like, hey, you watch this. You want to see this? You look eye to eye. I'm going to give you the tag right here. Double team maneuver incoming. Dubs now trying to fight his way through it. Ducks him once. Ed back and forth. These two go. Where they stop, apparently it's going to be the side of that ring right there. Look at this. And that is not the place you want to be in if you're fighting Dubs. Dubs can put the finishing touches on a match right from the corner. Kind of looked like he was going to go try to pick up that Totes McGotes baseball bat instead, working on the lower body, and now picking it up, and now getting to work on it, now trying to hit some doubles, maybe even a single. Line drive into center field. Finally, Ed Cardozo puts an end to that. And starts dropping the bows. You thought the Bose was just a sound system you bought at Walmart, but not anymore. Ed Cardozo bringing them to the ring. And Andrew Dubs absolutely deadly with that move right there, and you just don't see it coming. Ends up avoiding taking a kick from Jace and instead delivering a knee. Now wrenching on that arm. Jace staying on his feet, gets whipped into the corner. Dubs getting to work on the arm, but uh-oh. Oh, thought it was going to be incoming. Jace, though, fighting through it. And remember, Jace has one of the most devastating finishers in the game. The Jace of Spades. You do not want to see that coming. Telling you right now, you hit me with the old Jace of Spades and I am done. What is going on? Agent Destin, welcome to the stream, brother. Now, for anybody who watched that last round 3 King of the Ring pay-per-view, we noticed that all the singles matches were going a little fast. Look at the referee sleeping on the job. You know, I talk about him getting in the way. Now he's taking a nap. Not sure why Eric Bischoff's paying this guy who's sleeping. Oh, what kind of a move was that? And he does it and flips Ed Cardozo right on the bat. You can see him laid out. Jace also saw it, so Jace getting back in. Referee finally coming to his senses, ready to give those 3 counts. What is going on? Witcher's sister, welcome to the stream. And here we go, finisher time. Ed Cardozo gonna be by himself. Rolls up the leg, 1, 2, 3, and the Syndicate is one step closer to bringing back the Universal Tag Team titles. Looks like Jace was sitting there, though, waiting on him. And look at this. We talked about it. Jace of Spades. No way you get up from that. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And now we are down to the champion and the challenger. Mano a mano. Next pin, next submission is going to win. And there it is. The snake bite put on by Vipero. Rolls the leg. 1, 2. And somehow Jace kicks out of that. Trying to get back to his feet, and there it is. It's all over, but the crying, the constrictor put on Jace Wagner. And he fought through it somehow. But look at this, Jace out, Vipero. Oh, little possum. Played a little bit of possum with him, and look, now you can see the seasoning. The seasoned veteran luring them outside. Vipero trying to fight through it. Both men getting back to their feet. Goes, throws them over here. Now, why there is no count, the pins or submissions can only happen inside the ring. You want to talk about a match, this might be in consideration for tag team match of the year. Jace went to get him. Vipero did the old 360 flippy. 3, and the Syndicate wins back the Universal Tag Team Championship title belts.
Here are your winners, the Syndicate.
So the Syndicate not taking long to win back those belts. Vipero, the hardcore champion now. Vipero and Dubs, the Universal Tag Team Champions. Recon Delta, the WCW World Champion. And now they have a shot to tonight also win from the Four Horsemen the United States Championship. Will they be able to do that? We'll find out today. We'll definitely find out today. But first, the Bikers getting a shot right now at Rowdy and the what is going on? It better not be what it looks like it is right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW
If the managers come out wrong, I'm going to stop this match and we're going to fix it. This is going to be the second time. Look at that, though. Regardless of all of that, you can see the back screens. Nope, we're not doing it. Close your eyes. Earmuffs. Earmuffs, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. See any of that? You introduce whoever you want to introduce. Mr. Ring Announcer. Not having it. We are going to restart this match, and we're going to do it the right way. No idea why this computer does this sometimes. Okay, let's just go ahead, edit the match, customize the participants. Let's get this. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous, sirs. Let's get Rowdy going. Bam, Rowdy, attire 1. Add the managers. Bam, bam. Nope. Digital, bam, let's get digital going. Boom, bam. Add 1. Not having it, game. You're not going to do it. You're either going to act right or you're not going to get an act at all. Championship, let's put that on. Nothing crazy going downtown. Now let's try it. What is going on, Solo Season? Thank you for the super chat, brother. Welcome. Hey, I tried to come in and do the super chat with you, and I cannot figure out how to do it. Is it available? That's what we need to know. Is it available? There we go. Now let's watch. Now let's watch and see what's going on. Yeah, you know what's funny? This is really only the second time it's come out wrong like that, but...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW World Television Championship.
Oh, they definitely do there. So here we go, Digital Dogs getting his shot tonight at one of the most prestigious titles. I don't think people realize this in real life, but that television title, that could be a thing that propels you to another level. That television title defended all the time on television events. So winning that title gets you on the match card a lot more. We know that because we have a men's and a women's television title, the men's is always defended on Nitro. The women's always defended on Thunder. If they can't be, I might have to move them around and reverse it a little bit. But you can see Witcher right now, our women's television champion, wearing that belt down to the ring, trying to give Digital Dogs the inspiration to beat Rowdy here tonight and try to take a title belt from the Horsemen. Now Rowdy making his way down with Eagle Star and his grandson, a horseman in training, Wee Man Grayson, making his way down to the ring right now. But even though for some reason Rowdy doesn't have that belt around his waist, you're about to see it here in a second. Something else really interesting that has happened with the game. Eagle Star beats Chris Ray for the light heavyweight title, and somehow the game shows both of them. Unless you go into the title, it only shows Eagle Star. So I don't know. Very interesting. This Thunder, we're going to get to see Chris Ray and Eagle Star face off again for that light heavyweight championship, and hopefully that will fix it in game. We'll have to see.
HQ, weighing in at 382 pounds, and his opponent from the nearest nightclub, weighing in at 304 pounds, the WCW World Television Champion, Rowdy.
We definitely have some more things that are going to go on. What is going on, Eagle Star? Welcome to the stream. We have got another debut that will happen on Thursday Thunder. He is currently in the chat, but it will be happening on Thursday Night Thunder. Uh-oh, watch out, Radio Rex. Also now in the comments, you are going to get to see the imposter wrestling tonight, Radio Rex. The current WCW United States champion. And there may be a time where Radio Rex and Totes hook it up. Maybe on the same team, maybe against each other. Who knows how that's going to go? We'll just have to see how it all plays out. But look at this, Digital getting off to a very fast start here against Rowdy. Will any of the managers tonight play a role in the outcome of this match? We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Just glad to see the Titantrons finally working. We have a lot of custom Titantrons going on here. So good to see that working. But you know you can't keep the Rowdy one down. Hard to say where he's from, the nearest nightclub, but in the city we're at tonight, there's 3 or 4 of them, so hard to say exactly where Rowdy's coming from, but Digital Dogs definitely knows where his boots are coming from. Finally rolls out of the way, gives him a big knee. Rowdy getting back to his feet, and the Horsemen have been accused of having hard heads. Digital Dog's gonna put that to the test right now, standing toe-to-toe with the Rowdy one. And finally a big boot. You can see the Horseman in training. Wee Man on the outside right now did not like what he is seeing there. Witcher trying to coach Digital through this. Rowdy getting back to his feet now, whips him into the ropes. And that is a scary thing because that is how he sets up his finisher. Only a 1 count right here. And regardless of anything that goes on, it's not going to take a lot of moves to win this match. Everything both of these guys do, they put a lot of stank behind it, a lot of power. So these moves can end your night quickly. Now, oh, thought it might have been incoming. The old Rowdy, Bowdy, but now Digital rolls out of the ring, Rowdy in tow, chasing after him. And what a devastating slam that is. Kind of looking at the side right there, waiting to see if Witcher's going to make her way in to this match, but not getting involved as of yet. Digital now making his comeback, using the ring as a weapon and really trying to do whatever he can to attack the head and neck of Rowdy. That will set up his choke slam, but Rowdy now fighting through it. Notice some things. Oh, Digital split open. Notice some things in the slider that I had backwards. That's why you're going to see some better matches here tonight. Got the sliders taken care of, did some extensive testing on these things. And look at this. This is the first time we have ever seen that maneuver. Thought he might have been going into some kind of weird submission hold, but not what is going on. 1, 2. And Digital finds a way to kick out. Finds a way also to get out of the way. And uh-oh, what comes up is gonna come down. Rolls up the leg, 1, 2. And we almost had a brand new television champion right there. And what is he doing? Thought he might have been setting up for it again, instead a big clothesline. Almost taking Rowdy out of his boots. Luckily, he had them things laced up pretty tight. And now, absolutely crazy head bouncing off that top ring too. And Rowdy barely but finding a way to kick out. Look at the disbelief in Digital's body language. We can't say it his face. Digital wearing that mask, but now splits Rowdy open. Both men split open. And things are getting serious up in here. Oh, y'all about to make me lose my mind up in here, and this is typically the move that'll set it up too. I got a funny feeling. Oh, here it comes. Thought it might have been the Rowdy, Bowdy. Instead, it's the Rowdy recliner. Will Digital tap out right here? He does not. He fights through it, gets back to his feet. Rowdy can't get that big boot up, so kicks him in the knee, picks him up again, another big slam, but Digital rolls out, wisely rolls out of the ring. That could have been it right there. Rowdy still in pursuit, but now letting the crowd know the end is a lot closer than the beginning. Oh, Rowdy waiting on him. Pulled a little tricky stair maneuver. Now using the ring against Digital as well. Referee count reset, and now only to 3. Rolls him over here, and look at that. Witcher getting in the way, trying to block it, trying to give Digital a shot to get back to his feet. And look at this. I've told you once, I've told you 100 times, it is not above the Horsemen to take the count out. Witcher and Rowdy talking about it. This allows Digital to get back in, and look at that huge clothesline. Rowdy didn't see it coming. Now Digital whips him into the corner, uses the momentum, rolls up the leg. Could this be it? And Rowdy finds a way to kick out yet again. Both men now trying to get back to their feet. Rowdy went to grab him. Digital instead gets him with the sidewalk slam, and that usually sets it up. 1, 2. Rowdy kicking out yet again. And here it is. Choke slam incoming. No, Rowdy fights through it and instead whips him into the ropes. Rowdy, Bowdy, and now it's all over. But the crying. And Rowdy snaps victory from the jaws of defeat.
Here is your winner, and still WCW World Television Champion, Rowdy.
And retains the WCW World Television Championship. You know, we talked about match 1 being like right on the cusp of match of the year. That had a lot of ups and downs. Ups and downs, left and right, zigs and zags. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't exactly even know all of what was going on. But now we do. So we're getting word right now that something is going on backstage. So we are going to go there right now to see what is happening. And look at this, a continuation from Queen of the Ring, Misti ends up getting the win, but if you remember, Mimi had grabbed the ropes, and now Mimi attacking Misti in the backstage area. Mimi obviously not happy with the outcome of that. Eric Bischoff says he's not going to change it. Is Mimi now trying to push the envelope and get Misti to agree to another match to determine who really won that match? By no way, shape, or form should Mimi have been counted out of that match. However, counted out she was. And now here we are in the back. These two having it out. First time we have ever seen a brawl backstage in the WCW, but yet here we are. And here we go. Misti doing her best to find out, but remember too, Misti has a match right after this to defend the Universal World Women's Tag Team titles. Is that going to affect the outcome of the match? Can Misti fight through it and try not to take so much damage and be ready for this next match? Or will Mimi truly affect the outcome of this match? We will have to wait and see, but you can see right now Mimi not happy with how things have gone, and these two women are just getting after it now. Little weight assisted, throwing the bows, going, getting the chair. Misti trying to get back to her feet and unable to do it. What is she going after now? Now walking over, getting a hockey stick. Misti now running after, trying to get over, and gets over just in time to get slap shot right to the top of the scunion. And it is not looking good right now for the title defense that is coming up next. Again, elbows just dropping down. Mimi setting up for the Mia Moore. There is no submission. There is no pins. There's no referee. This isn't a sanctioned match at all. Misti now using, there's only knocking out your opponent, and breaks the hockey stick. First time I've seen that happen. Breaks the hockey stick. Absolutely out of control right now backstage, and nobody getting back to stop these two. Bischoff must be letting these two fight it out, letting them fix their own problems. But we'll just have to wait and see. I just totes-ified her, that's all I did. Witcher made her, I just gave her a little totes-ification. Oh, look at that. That's another first. Wasn't even aware that was possible. Misti getting thrown through the table. Absolute pandemonium going on back here. What is going to happen next? Keeps walking her over here, but not able to set up whatever she's trying to set up. There's a shovel. We see baseball bats. We see the kendo sticks. Misti now slamming her down there, going after the shovel. Is she going to try to break the shovel? I didn't even know the hockey stick could break, but apparently it can. Mimi's mohawk showed us that. And Mimi just can't get ahead of these shovels. Oh, got ahead of that one. Big super kick, and now is she going to get it in? And no, she's not. Misti finally puts the Kasabi right there on the kabasa of Mimi. And now, like I said before, is getting ready to head right down to the ring with her tag team partner to defend or prove that they are the WCW championship. Now, just like before, we talked about this. Misti and Kylee were not technically the ones who won it, but they are the only ones that can hold the belt inside the NWO. So tonight, the Judge and Victoria getting a shot to win their titles back. Are they going to be able to do it? We'll find out here in just a second. Yeah, what is the question? Oh, if you've already got a car, Brooklyn, all you have to do is upload it using the hashtag Totes, hashtag TOTES. Within every couple of days, I check to see what is out there. Because I've seen you now a couple times in the stream, we can get right to it. Now, I have pinned a link to my Discord at the top. If you want to join our Discord, easiest way to get a hold of me. That way, if your finishing move has some names, you can let me know. The other thing is, I only really allow 2 finishing moves. I only really allow 2 signature moves because I don't want those moves to be repeated inside the universe. Sometimes they are not finishers. They are never repeated. So put the ones in there that you want if they're available, and most of the time they are, but if they're available, I'll let you know. If your finisher is somebody else's signature, that's fine. Finishers take priority. Let me know what the names of them are, and we'll go from there. I like how Blaze has an actual application form. That way, you actually have the information about the wrestlers. It's very, very cool, very neat. Me and Blaze were talking about a bunch of stuff today. Guys, too, I've said it once, I've said it 65 times. If you haven't joined Blaze Radio, go join his channel. If you haven't joined Solo Season, go join his channel. Both great, great content creators do it very different than we do things here. But it is so cool. And they do it different from each other. It's all similar. It's all different. It's all the same. It's all very different. It's hard to explain, but very cool channels, very interactive. Learned a lot on Solo Seasons. Learned a lot watching Blaze's, how he does it. Very cool styles, but definitely go check out their channels. Go subscribe. Lots of fun. If you guys want to get involved, and I'm the one who made your COD, just let me know. I will upload it the way they need it uploaded. And we'll get you guys into their universes as well. Yeah, I appreciate you guys as well. Very cool actually getting now to kind of collaborate.
Introducing the challengers, the Authority, and their opponents, the WCW Women's World Tag Team Champions and the Universal Women's World Tag Team Champions, the NWO.
But very cool being able to collaborate with other people that do this. You know, so much work goes into this. You guys wouldn't even believe what it takes to run a good, E-Federation. It takes a lot of stuff to get the AI stuff right, to get the stuff, it's a lot of stuff. It's hard to explain. I know you guys see the work that goes into the cause and into the title belts and into the arenas, but even behind that, keeping track of the history and keeping track of the stuff as every game passes, it is definitely something. Now, guys, remember this. The reason this match is going on is because back on Thunder, Heather D and Cheyenne had beat Victoria Van Diver and Judge Julie Justice for the WCW Women's titles. But because they can't hold them inside the faction, It kept vacating the titles, so they had to give them to Misti and to Kylee. So now these two women are holding the titles, which the only fair thing to do is to give Judge Julie Justice and Victoria Van Diver another shot at those title belts. So that is what is going on tonight. That is what is happening right now. Can the Judge and Victoria win back the Universal Women's Tag Team title belts, or will the current Universal Women's Tag Team champions show them why they will retain the WCW Women's Tag Team title belts? So quite epic battles these two tag teams, the Authority and the NWO, have had in this exact configuration. It has gone back and forth. Will it go back and forth again here tonight, or will the current champions retain both title belts? We're definitely going to have to keep an eye on that. Absolutely. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see what Solo does with Totes and with some of the other members that we have on this channel. I can't wait to see what Blaze does. It is going to be neat. Blaze, at some point, will be making an appearance into the WCW. So keep your eyes posted for that. But that too will be happening. Brooklyn Joker sounds like he is also going to be coming to the WCW. So lots of fun as we wrap up more and more of the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. We are down to round 4, down to the final 8 and final 4 women before naming a King and Queen of the Ring. But that is going to open up some slots again inside our Universe Mode. Our Universe Mode right now, we are moving more and more towards all created wrestlers. That is how it used to be, but when we joined the WWE, and then we left, and then we joined the WCW, made the WCW 2.0 happen, we had some other wrestlers, but we are definitely on the road back to all created wrestlers. So right now, over 80%, I would say, but we're getting back to the other point. So really interesting to see, like seeing all the different wrestlers, and it makes it a lot more fun when it is us in the chat wrestling against each other. Look at that move. We are starting to see some moves that we have never seen in this game. And the Judge, not wearing the black robes in the ring, she thought it was too close, even though she's got the WCW symbol. Uh-oh, backpack. We've seen her win matches off of this. But thought it was too close to the NWO, so came out more closely matching her tag team partner. And Kylee ducks one, comes back over, gets that arm, smashes her down. Look at her wincing in pain, grabbing the elbow, trying to get back to her feet. Kylee just passing out suplexes like it's their birthday. And if you guys have never heard the birthday song by John LaJoy, with no kids in the room, go listen to it. I think that's how you spell it. It is on another level. Hits her with that suplex again. The Judge getting back. Big slam. Goes for the pin right here. Is that going to do it? 2. And the judge not coming for the save, but now you kind of see why. Kicking out in 2 is Victoria Van Diver. If you look at the wrestlers in the ring, I bring this up a lot. Now, while none of these women have won a world title in WCW, they are all former world champions, except for Kylee, who was in the race, but just did not complete that part of her story. Will that ever come back around? It might. We have seen a lot more from Kylee this season, and Kylee proving that even in singles competition, she is a force to be reckoned with. Victoria now getting Kylee up into the corner. Thought we might be seeing that crazy chokeslam maneuver that Victoria has, but right now just trying to keep her in the corner. Kylee says nobody puts Kylee in the corner. And now back on Victoria Van Diver, but Victoria fighting through it. Says she does not want to be led around the ring like a child. She knows what she's doing, and look at that. We have seen some crazy suplexes and another one, but the emergency tag is in. Victoria stops what was going on with Misti. Misti stops what's going on with Victoria, and back and forth they go. And now we are to Victoria and Judge Julie Justice. Thought the judge might be going after Kylee, but misses, gets the forearm, and there it is. That is not her finisher, but that is still a devastating move. Ducks under the one kick, but the judge kicking out in 2. Yeah, the birthday song is a bad song, but it is hilarious if you have a sense of humor. If you don't take the song too seriously, it's hilarious. Nice. I, too, kind of know what is coming, Witcher. I do indeed. Witcher might be seeing a Brooklyn Joker Caw in the next episode. Might be seeing a Brooklyn Joker Caw before she knows it. It's kind of funny because if you've got a Caw, doesn't matter who you are, if you got a Caw and like you don't have a face scan, I give you one. I try to keep your Caws, as much of your Caws I can, your entire idea, but we do little touches, just some upgrades. Not all of them need it, but we do. It's hard to explain, but the level of detail in the created wrestlers in this stream, it's ridiculous. There's a Totes McGotes logo. It is so small, I bet you nobody even remembers I did it, but I put it right on the strap of Totes McGotes eye patch. That level of detail. So there'll be little things if I see that, you know, we can do little things to make them a little bit better without changing the Caw, but just upgrading, I guess. We do that kind of thing. But I'm telling you what, right now we are probably getting really close to the end of this match. It has been an absolute slobber knocker. And Kylee fighting for all she's got. And here we go. What are we about to see here? Oh, right on the midsection of Victoria Van Diver. Misti now getting in to the ring. And here we go with that crazy slam move again. Thought we might have seen the choke slam coming. Haven't seen it yet. And it's interesting, but I have noticed that every time Misti gets in the ring, Victoria wants out and tags the judge in. Now rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And almost over right there. Looked like Misti and Victoria talking a little bit, but look at this. The NWO shenanigans. Complete disrespect. Rolls it up again. 2. And again, only a 2 count. What is going on with that? Hold on, let me look. Two, 3, and that is all over but the crying. Agent Destin, I'm going to put you on the list. I tried something out, and it's not working.
WCW Women's World Tag Team Champion, the Grim Reaper, Mighty Watson.
So again, a weird thing where it only shows Misti, but Misti and Kylee Watson now winning the Universal Tag Team Champions, proving that the reason why they are the WCW Women's Champions. So now it is official, but the very next match, and these matches have been a lot longer than the others, the Survival title belt now on the line. A brand new look for Paden Hardy, now taking off the mask. What? And wearing some face paint. We'll see how that goes. And some bikers, some horsemen, the New Blood, the Maniacs. A lot of people involved in this match. Can the New Blood retain the GC Rock Survival Championship? We'll have to see. I'm going to try one more thing. And if it doesn't work, I am just going to turn it off because I'm getting tired of it.
The following contest is an Elimination Chamber match and is for the Professional Wrestling Extreme Classic Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Bikers from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 249 pounds, the Psycho Kid Ray.
So Kedri now making his way down to the ring. We know at least he won't be starting from the number 1 or number 2 position. Yeah, I just took Streamlabs off. Like, I can't get it to work right. So sorry about that, Destin. You're back. And in a big way. Destin said, Totes changed my look in the last week's show.
And introducing the challenger, representing the 4 Horsemen from Wolverhampton, England, weighing in at 220 pounds. The Machine, Robbo.
He says, Totes changed my look. Go check it out. It's at the end of the Thunder show. So definitely go check that out. It's really cool. I was hoping. Now, for sure, we had too many tag team matches in this one because we had to settle the score of a couple things. But go check out on Thursday Thunder, this next one, the very next episode, you're going to see Agent Destin's brand new look. It's very cool. I've done a lot of testing with it, and it's going to be interesting. How you guys liking the Titantrons, the custom Titantrons? Are they going to start the champion out again? You know what's funny? McWayne was the only one, but now Aaron Lee found a way to win and retain his title from the number 2 position, which 1 or 2 doesn't matter. You start in the ring at the same time. But are they going to put the champion there yet again? You got to think of what are the absolute odds of that. For everybody following along at home, it's 16%. There's a 16% chance back-to-back matches that was going to happen. But we're about to see if Aaron Lee doesn't walk out as the next wrestler, then he will be starting from the number 1 or number 2 position again. Can he become the first to do it back-to-back to win from the 1 or 2 spot? We're about to find out probably. Look at the hair matching the face paint. I was messing around one day. My bad. Yeah, we're gonna find out.
The challenger, representing the Bludgeon Brothers from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 319 pounds, Bobby O.
Yeah, we are gonna find out. Aaron Lee will once again be starting the match off. So rare that we see the champion starting off the match. The only one to defend this title in this kind of a match. But now he is going to have to break a record, do something that has never been done, and win back-to-back survival matches from the 1 or number 2 spot. And if you look at the competition, you got Robbo, you got Bobby O. You have SC Jumpman, who is going to start this match with Aaron Lee and the Maniacs. This is not going to be an easy match. This is not going to be an easy thing to do.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Maniacs from the 5th dimension, weighing in at 273 pounds, SC Jackman.
So definitely not going to be easy to do. But SC Jumpman and the current GC Rock Survival Champion Aaron Lee will be putting it on the line right here.
And introducing the champion, representing the new foundation from Smithfield, North Carolina, weighing in at 237 pounds, the Professional Wrestling Extreme Classic Champion, Bad Boy Aaron Lee.
Aaron Lee now making his way down to the ring. Don't know who the leader of the New Blood is. My guess would be Aaron Lee, but we don't officially know who the leader. Nobody has stepped forward to say who the leader is, but Aaron Lee now winning this title back-to-back, winning it and then defending it tonight. In order to defend it again, he will have to win again, which would only be the 3rd time in the history of our universe that somebody started in the 1 or 2 spot. McWayne being the first, Aaron Lee being the second, but can he do it back to back? Look at that huge, crazy, super-ish type kick, but Aaron Lee getting right back after it. Who do we think is going to be released next into the arena? It has all been chosen as random. I'm saying Robbo. I'm saying Robbo's going to be the one. He'll be the next one in. Yeah, it is funny. Like, you look at things and you look at which are the leader of the bikers. You look at Agent Destin, who he is in Aaron's faction, don't get me wrong. But you look at these and you got to kind of be rooting for Aaron Lee at the end of the day. Like, to be in a position to do something that nobody else has done. Can he win it again I mean, one, defend it. Like, nobody's been able to defend the belt. He's done that. Can he do it twice in a row? And this might be helping Aaron right now because so far... Oh, look at that. Totes called it. Robbo making his way into the ring, a member of the Four Horsemen. Aaron finally starting to get things back around. Turned around with SC Jumpman, but Robbo gets in, and I thought it would benefit Aaron, but so far it has not. Aaron now trying to get back to his feet. Jumpman back on his feet. Those two fighting it out right now. And like it would behoove Aaron. It will behoove Aaron to kind of let those two kind of fight it out a little bit. But look at that big move onto Robbo from SC Jumpman, now whipping Aaron into the corner. Putting him back in there and then flipping him out. Robbo trying to make it around, does not make it around in time. You missed quite a few good matches. There's been some really good matches. That was a good match, though, Digital. It was, that could have gone either way. Robbo now putting a little saving graces. Bobby O is going to be next. That's my prediction. Bobby O. Oh, you didn't know? It's Bobby O. So look at that. Bobby O getting into the ring, stepping over the thing. SC Jumpman flying high, but flew too high and went right over the top of Bobby O, which I don't think that's an easy feat to do anyway. SC Jumpman, Aaron Lee back to fighting each other, which is how that whole match started. Robbo and Bobby O getting after it. On the side, Paden patiently waiting over in the ring inside the chamber, and Kedri still trying to make his way out, but I think Kedri is going to be the next one out. Can we have perfectly predicted who it was? Robbo already a 2 count. Aaron Lee almost put an end to the match right there. Now gets him up. Gonna use that top ring rope against him. SC Jumpman. Uh-oh, that's his finisher. Is that gonna be it for Aaron Lee? 1, 2, 3, and no matter what happens tonight, we are gonna have a brand new GC Rock Survival Champion. Is it going to be Kedri? Can Totes have predicted the perfect match? Of course not. Of course he couldn't have. The 50-50 shot he couldn't get right. But Peyton Hardy nonetheless getting in. Whipping SC Jumpman into the corner. Bobby O trying to get after Peyton right now. Peyton doesn't see it coming. Takes him up and a big slam. Boy, that is gonna knock the wind right out of you, knock it out of you with a quickness. And little, look at that, smashes their heads together. And SC Jumpman might have just saved Robbo from a worse fate, but now Jump rolls up the leg. Paden now fighting through. And SC Jumpman with a big slam right on the flat of the back of Robbo. Picks him up and really getting after that back right now. And that's usually the precursor. I'm predicting Kedri comes out this time. And wasted no time. Kedri gets right in the ring. SC Jumpman trying to set up for it. Kedri not having it though. Whips him into the corner. Bob taking care of Paden on the outside. Kedri taking care of everybody on the inside. Paden now trying to get it turned back around and whips Bob back into the ring. Jump now fighting through it. Picks up Kedri. Crisscross going to make you want to jump. Rolls up the leg. 2. And Kedri kicking out in 2. Don't think Kedri has been in the ring long enough for that to have worked, but it came a lot closer than I thought. And Jump now throws Robbo to the outside of the ring. Kedri drops Paden right on the old scunion. Gave him a scunion buster. Robbo trying to fight through it. Bobby taking it to Kedri, but Kedri somehow ducks it. Bob with a big, choke slam throw. Now rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. And Kedri out of the match. Bobby O now getting after SC Jumpman. Huge belly-to-belly suplex. Robbo going after the back of Paden. Can Paden survive that one? And now Bobby O setting up for it as SC Jumpman. Gonna be able to survive this. And what a crazy slam. Flush right down on the chest, stomach, and forehead, and that is going to be it for SC Jumpman. So there will be no number 3 person doing it here tonight. Number 1 and number 2 have been put out. That's what I'm saying, 50%, that ain't bad. Down to the final 3, and Robbo just got split open by the Bobby O. And now it is down to Paden Hardy and Bobby O, who is going to become the brand new GC Rock Survival Champion. The cool thing about this, neither one of them has ever won the Survival title belt, so that is going to change here tonight. That'll be a first, and only Paden has won a belt, so can Bobby make this his first belt? Don't know. Oh, looked like a Hardy cutter. Then Bobby gets out of it, but then Paden gets out of that, reverses the reversal. And Paden trying to make sure he stays out of the clutches of Bobby O. 2. And Bobby kicking out in 2. Paden now setting up for it again. Can he get him with the Hardy cutter? He does. Is this going to be it? Rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. And Paden Hardy becomes the brand new GC Rock Survival Champion.
Here is your winner and new professional wrestling extreme classic champion,
So Paden Hardy removes the mask to reveal the face paint underneath, completely redoes his hair, gets a shot at the GC Rock Survival title, and then walks away, new look and all, as the champion. So it has been a crazy show. We have seen Misti get jumped backstage, even though she came out on top, still able to come out and retain the WCW Women's Tag Team titles. And now we are getting ready to see the men's WCW title belts on the line. And we already knew that Scott Steiner was a member of the NWO. We got to see that on the King and Queen of the Ring, but now it has been confirmed that Rick Steiner and the Steiner brothers are the newest members of the NWO. So John Cena, leader of the New World Order, walking down the two newest members of the NWO to the ring. And that might have been one of the biggest reasons, you know. Scott Hall said bad guys, or the bad times never last, but the bad guys do, and maybe that was it. Maybe that's why John Cena said, hey, I got to bring back the NWO. I got to lead them. Rick Steiner now wasn't a member originally of the New World Order, but now, following in the footsteps of his brother, with his brother, Big Papa Pump, both now members of the NWO, and both getting a shot here tonight at the WCW World Tag Team Championship title belts. Are they going to be able to step up and take those from the newly crowned and once defended Cecil Davis, Kempty Watson, and Angel, the LWO? We will find out very shortly. So brand new looks for the Hit Squad. If you remember, the Hit Squad, the oldest tag team in our universe. But if you look at Cecil, brand new mask right there as they make their way down to the ring. Brand new Hit Squad logos that they are now wearing on their shirt, but being escorted down by the leader of the Latino World Order, Angel. And Angel just about, from the word on the streets that I have got, just about ready to step back between these ropes and get back after chasing that world title.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 487 pounds, Rick Steiner and Freakzilla Scott Steiner. The NWO. And their opponents at a combined weight of 455 pounds, the WCW World Tag Team Champions, the LWO.
So NWO versus LWO. LWO, the current champions. The Hit Squad looking meaner and meaner as time goes on. Are they, though, going to be able to defend against another very well-established tag team in the Steiner brothers? Rick Steiner finally donning the colors of the NWO. Yeah, I do too. I miss Angel. We see him from time to time, but I know he's got a lot of stuff going on right now. So hopefully we will see him again shortly. Now both of these tag teams going to work very well together, so only fitting that the title, the WCW World Championship belts are on the line. And Rick Steiner looking right at home in his new NWO colors. You know he always had a little bit of NWO in him. Kempty trying to bring Rick, though, over to the corner. Rick fighting through it. And remember, Rick and Scott both collegiate wrestlers at the University of Michigan. So definitely have the technical aspect of wrestling, but now as these two start bulking up even more, Scott Steiner definitely has the power, but Rick's game, if you look at it, also a power game. So Kempty and Cecil are going to have to play up to their strengths, use the entire ring, and try to generate as much power as they can behind their moves. But a big uppercut right there from Kempty, now trying to stay in control of the match, and now looking like Cecil gonna get him tagged in. Now the odd thing is I would typically want Cecil facing off against the Big Papa Pump, but right now if they can isolate Rick Steiner in the ring, not let him out, maybe that is their strategy. Focus on Rick Steiner. That might be the best thing they do. Keep Papa Pump on the sidelines. Don't let the powerful dude get in there, and already splitting Rick Steiner open. You can see the blood rolling down the right side of his forehead. So if they can do this and end the match quick, might be their best shot at retaining the titles, but look at that, kicking out in one again. Scott Steiner telling him to get over to the side, get him tagged in. But Kempty not letting him do it. Rick now trying to fight through it. And you would think that Rick would be trying to get Big Papa Pump tagged in right now that they've got the advantage. But look at that. Not only is he trying not to do that, he's letting Kempty know he is the dog-faced gremlin, but Cecil getting back in control of the match, and this might have been a mistake on Rick Steiner's part, not getting Big Papa Pump turned in. And look at this. Cecil getting all kinds of fired up, blocking his path to get Scott Steiner tagged in. And sidesteps him, gets him up, suplex, and is he going to take this opportunity to get Scott tagged in this match? Cecil back to his feet, but not in enough time. Finally, Scott Steiner tagged back in, and look for a big guy. Can still do the old Hurricane Rana. Can still springboard off of the rope, so that's the thing you got to watch out for with these guys. But then look, power move right there, very NWO-esque. Pumping the biceps 3 times before dropping it right on the chest of Cecil. Cecil now kicking out, rolling out of the ring, but Scott Steiner's going to stay in pursuit. Charles Robinson staying on top of the action. Cecil, though, might be showing Scott he's got a little ring rust because he fell into one of the traps. Remember, though, title belts cannot change hands. So staying on the outside of the ring is not necessarily the best thing for the NWO. For the LWO, it doesn't really matter, but look, LWO taking Scott, putting him back in the ring. Rolling in the ring quickly after him. Now, went to throw him into the ropes. Looks like he changed his mind. Poking a little fun right there at the NWO is Cecil. Don't know that Scott Steiner saw it, but Rick Steiner certainly saw it. And what do you think about the new Hit Squad logos on the front of the t-shirts, not the back? We've had those for a long time, but that's brand new Hit Squad logos on the front of these guys' t-shirts. Now back in to a double team, and that is the kind of stuff they got to do. Let Scott get out of there. They'd already cut open Rick Steiner. Steiner gets back in the ring now. Was starting to get all excited about some things. And Kempty Watson takes advantage of that. Hits him, so hits him with a high crossing jumping leg, and then hits him with another thing. Scott, though, finally works his way out of it, whips Kempty into the ropes. Goes low, tries to hit him with a shoulder block. Kempty sidesteps it, runs it into the next rope, and gets back in control of this match. Kempty now hitting him with the rights, picking him back up, hitting him with another suplex. Kempty getting fired up. Is he going to put it on him? I don't know. Thought about putting it on him and thought, you think long, you think wrong. Scott Steiner going to show, or Rick Steiner going to show him right here. Hits him with the bulldog. Rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And Cecil there to break it up. He went, put the pin on the wrong side of the ring. Hits him with another big clothesline, though. So Bulldog followed up with a big clothesline. Kempty rolling out of the ring. Angel distracting Rick Steiner, but Scott Steiner hitting Kempty instead. Rick Steiner letting him know the 1-4. Wait for a clothesline, but Kempty hits him with it. And Angel just gave Kempty the opportunity to hit Rick with his finisher. Rolls up the leg. Only a 1 count because Scott Steiner somehow avoided the ref, but broke up the pin. And now Kempty brings him back into the corner. Here we go. Double team move incoming. Cecil getting back into the ring. Scott looking on. And Cecil Davis staying in control of this match right here. And really just attacking one after the other, attacking Rick Steiner. And Rick unable to get to his feet. I don't even know if Rick understands he's still in a match right now. He has spent the majority inside of it and the majority on the losing end of these exchanges. What is going on, Shockwave? Welcome to the stream, brother. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Shockwave already, go check out his channel. He runs another E-Federation. Give him a sub, check him out. Let him know that Totes sent you over there. Rick Steiner now fighting his way through. You can still see the blood coming down the side right there. But you obviously some of that blood being soaked up by that bandana. Now trying to walk Kempty into the side there. And what is this? Maybe the LWO is the one paying the referees. Charles Robinson definitely in the way. Kempty letting him know, little juking and jiving. Doesn't even see it happen, but Scott Steiner jumps in. Tries to get the crowd fired up, and Kempty just can't help himself. Now firmly in control of what's going on in the ring. Goes, picks up Scott, slams him back down, and now going and getting Cecil thrown in to the deal. That is a major backbreaker right over the knee of Cecil. Picks him up, big slam, rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And Scott Steiner kicking out in 2. Now using the ropes to get back to his feet. Cecil, though, right on top of that action. Using the ropes coming down on the chest of Scott Steiner, who jumps up, tries to no-sell the move. Cecil says he's not having it. The next double team move incoming, and then right on the small of the back of Scott Steiner. Kempty trying to get him back to his feet. Chin buster right onto Kempty. Scott trying to show him the power, and brainbuster. That'll even this match up quick. Kempty, though, trying to fight through. Big super front kick. Tag Cecil in, and this might be set up for the breach. And it is. Breach rolls up the leg. One. And Rick there to break it up. But Cecil doesn't care. Gonna do the breach again. No, he is not. Scott Steiner this time fights through it. Cecil throws him into the corner. Gets up on top. Thought about having the crowd count it out. Instead, doesn't. Gets back down and tags Kempty back into the match. Now, what's crazy, it looked like John Cena was getting up to start interfering in the match a little bit, but because of the tag, John changes his mind. Kempty now back after a down Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner trying to recover, unable to do it as of yet. Now sets it up. Can he hit him with it? No, Scott fights through that one. So Scott Steiner now fighting through quite a few different finisher attempts on him to get Kempty back in. And what is this? Huge Russian leg sweep, clothesline put on him by the Steiner brothers. Steiner trying to get back into his corner. Kempty trying to fight out of it. Kempty now getting him. Pump handle slam. Gets him up. Back down. Is he going to go for the pin? 1, 2, 3. And the LWO will retain the WCW World Tag Team Championships.
Here are your winners, and still WCW World Tag Team Champions, the LWO.
Guys, too, that's if you guys haven't subbed to Witcher, go check out Witcher's channel. She does some stuff with some different games. Help her grow her channel. It's what we do here. But the LWO retaining the WCW Tag Team Championships. So crazy holding off the Steiner brothers. I mean, if that does not legitimize your title run, I don't know what is. But now, when we brought Jay Savage on and signed him to his WCW contract, we did not check out the sliders, and we had his sliders wrong all the way up until his last match. So his sliders are correct, and Savage is a dangerous man. So, last 3 matches of the evening, Rebecca Dawn in the next match will get her shot at a world title. JP will fight Grady, and right now, Jay Savage, can he bring home the United States, the WCW United States title belt back to the Syndicate? Syndicate's already had a big night. Didn't have such a good night on Thunder, but a big night tonight.
Is a no-holds-barred match, and is for the WCW United States Championship.
So Totes McGotes defending the United States Championship for a record number of times, has defended it 3 times already, which is more than anybody else. Rowdy was at 2, Sting and LA Knight both defended it once. But Totes McGotes defending it for 3 straight times. Can he make it a 4th here tonight against Jay Savage? Jay Savage helping the Syndicate as the leader of the Syndicate, helping them win the Universal Tag Team Championships tonight. Can he bring home the United States Championship title belt and help the Syndicate grow? Help the Horsemen lose some of the power they hold right now and help the Syndicate grow. It's kind of a twofold thing right now. But bringing down another member of the syndicate, making sure things are on the up and up, bringing down Max Fennig, who is one freaky looking dude. Max Fennig possibly recovering from an injury. Haven't seen a lot from him in the ring, but tonight making sure everything is on the ups. Totes McGotes, current $1 million Universal Champion and current WCW United States Champion, being accompanied down to the ring by Wee Man Grayson, a horseman in the waiting, a horseman in training, but making his way down to the ring. Totes' hat says, "Try me, I'll make you famous." And try him tonight, Jace Savage will. Is Totes going to be able to extend his streak with the United States Championship, or will Jace Savage end that here tonight? We are about to find out. Yeah, Wee Man Grayson, the grandson of Eagle Star, in the game.
Introducing the challenger from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 269 pounds, Jace Savage. And his opponent from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 258 pounds, the WCW United States Champion and the Universal $1 Million Champion, Frankie the Reaper Fingers.
So Totes has gone and added some tattoos. Quite a few, to be fair, but added quite a few tattoos. Starting to become more and more horseman-esque. But Jace Savage, the leader of the syndicate, gonna try to end that here tonight. Is Wee Man gonna play a role tonight? Is Max Fennig gonna play a role here tonight? We have seen managers not get involved, and we have seen them also get involved in these matches. But is it gonna lead to defending or winning the United States title belt tonight? We'll have to see. And already off to a fast start. Totes getting a jump on Jace Savage. Jace Savage, though, not having it. Trying to get it turned back around. And these two have fought before. And in that fight, there was a lot of back and forth. Is that what we can expect out of the match here tonight? Will one side dominate the other? Will both sides barely find a way to eke out of this? It isn't going to matter. All that matters is who can walk away with this title belt. Both men fully understanding what is on the line here, what it would mean to retain, what it would mean to win for their own factions, and what that would mean for the power struggle. Right now, you look at it as far as like title belts go, you're looking at the Horsemen and the Syndicate right now as your two top factions. You've got other factions that are starting to eke in and creep in and do that thing, but the Horsemen have been one of the top, if not the top, for a long time. And now there is a lot of competition in the faction division. Can the Horsemen maintain what they have, or will they be losing it? Wee Man already throwing a chair into that. Look at the state of this. Totes punching and chopping, rolls up the leg, but only a 1 count. Don't think either one of them really expected there to be more than a 1 count, and look at that. Jay Savage catching Totes riding dirty, flying by, hitting him with the leg. Totes now going, rolling up the leg. 1. And getting a 2 count. Totes now already setting up for it, trying to hit Jay Savage with the extraction. And he does. Is this going to be it? Rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And
here is your winner, and still WCW United States Champion, Frankie the Reaper Fingers.
And Totes defends that title, but listening to the chatter that I'm hearing in the back, Eric Bischoff thinks that count might have been a little bit fast, so it might not be over between the two of them. We'll have to see what happens on Thunder, see what kind of fallout there might be. In Thunder, because there is no way that it happened that way. But for now it does. Now, Rebecca Dawn getting a shot before her shot at the bike, getting a shot at the WCW Women's World Championship. And again,
the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Women's World Championship.
again, title belts matter. And so this could go a long way in evening things up. Right now, with Witcher holding 2 titles, Becky not holding any. But again, it is hard to win championship title belts. They do matter. They do affect ratings. So to win one is tough. To lose one, also tough. Can Becky overcome the odds here tonight? She overcame the odds to get a shot at the bike that Witcher has, but can she overcome the odds tonight and beat Ozzy? Remember, Ozzy has defended her title belt a record 9 times. Could this be, for the first time ever, double-digit title defenses? Could Ozzy be the first one at any level, at any belt, at anything, and then to also be doing this on the world title stage? Can she defend this belt 10 times in a row? We are about to find out right here. Yeah, that is good. I really like the way it goes. And we'll probably see him wrestle here and there. Like, not regular, but here and there. We'll see him in the ring wrestling sometimes. Maybe once or twice a season for now. What is going on, Jamar Games? Welcome to the stream. So Ozzy bringing down the inaugural Queen of the Ring title belt. We are right in the middle of that tournament now, down to the last 4 members of that. Queen and King of the Ring title belts will have their own special powers. When I said all, I forgot to fix Ozzy's. Of all the Titantrons, I forgot to fix Ozzy's, and hers is hilarious. But current WCW and only WCW 2.0 Women's World Champion, No other woman has ever beat her for the title belt, not in Season 5 and certainly not here in Season 6. Can that change now?
From Virginia, Rebecca Dawn.
Oh, that is awesome.
And her opponent from the Queen City, the WCW Women's World Champion and the Ring of Women's All-Star Champion, the phenomenal one, Moxley.
So Ozzy, undefeated WCW Women's Champion. It's been absolutely crazy. So to be able to perform at that level and then having a shot here tonight to do something that has never been done, push it to double digits. Ozzy putting her title on the line against Rebecca Dawn. Now, Becky also really needing to win the title belt. So lots on the line here tonight. Lots of ramifications on whether they win or lose moving forward. Charles Robinson finding a way to stay in everybody's way as per usual. So that's nice. Yeah, hey, really, really appreciate it, Jamar Games. I appreciate it. Now, Jamar, if you have a channel, let me know. So typically, people get off to a fast start against Ozzy, and then Ozzy comes back. But right now, Ozzy off to the fast start here tonight. Is that part of Becky's game? Has she scouted enough to know, or has she been too involved in fighting Witcher? Oh, look at that. Pushing up against the bottom part of her jaw, choking her out. Ozzy going down to that bottom rope, looking like Becky was going to wait. But then getting back in, pulling her out, slamming her down on the ground. And there it is. Rolls up the leg. One. Well, rolled up the entire body, to be fair. Ozzy playing a little possum, but look at this. Becky baiting her to get her outside of the ring. And then trying to maybe even some things up. Now remember, title belts cannot change hands on a countout. You can win the match on a countout, but the title belt will not change hands on a countout. Ozzy wanting to prove her point, because even though it would still serve as a title defense, wants to get her in the ring, beat her in the ring. Big knee, rolls her up. One, and only a 1 count. Nice, and go check out Jamar's channel. Give him a sub. Subscribe, and do the thing. Ozzy now looking like she's setting up the freight train, running right on down the tracks and right through Witcher's face. But Witcher gets back up and gets up quickly. Now going attacking the lower section of Ozzy. Could be setting up. Could be setting her up to put the finisher on her. Now picking her up. Goes, whips her into the corner. And look at that. Walks right up the top. Now this is her finisher. Ozzy, though, fighting through it. Hip toss. Grabs her leg. One. And still only a 1 count, though. You can start to see the frustration setting in. But this is Ozzy's finisher, the yellow brick road. Just hit her somewhere over the rainbow. 2, 3, and Ozzy becomes the first woman to defend any title belt 10 times.
Here is your winner, and still WCW Women's World Champion, the phenomenal one, Moxley.
You know, it's the crazy thing about Ozzy, though. Like, all of a sudden, I would have said, personally that I thought Becky was like leading that match. Becky was winning. Becky's doing this. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here comes the yellow brick road. Ends your night that fast. Unbelievable. But you can see why Ozzy has been the only women's world title holder, because not any of the women so far in that division have been able to take that belt off of her. And she has only defended that belt twice against one person, and that was because with Crimson it was a count out during one of our Nitros. So the very next Nitro they faced off again, and then she beat her right there fair and square in the square circle. Now, moving on to what is next. In the main event, we are going to see JP versus Grady. One-on-one. Bikers again versus the brand new Judgment Day. Check out these Titantrons. And look, you got to know it. The old ones are even starting to like JP. You got to know that. The young ones like him, but the old ones are starting to like him now too.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Salt Lake City, Utah, weighing in at 193 pounds, JP.
So JP says haters are wanted, and haters is what he is going to get here tonight. Grady, one of the newest members of the Bikers, will be taking on JP. JP, a former biker, so you know this is personal in more ways than one. And for JP as well. JP wanting to prove to the Bikers, hey, I left. And I left the Judgment Day, and this is why, and this has been a good move. So really needing a win here tonight. Little validation on leaving the Bikers to prove that it was the right decision. We have seen him and Digital Dogs going after it, and I don't think they're done going after it. But tonight, Grady drawing the card for the Bikers to go down and face JP in the main event. JP's pants are on another level. So Grady now making his way down to the ring. Getting himself all kinds of pumped up. The Wild Man himself. Brand new, one of the newest members of the Bikers coming in here. Because he wants to prove too that it was better that JP left and opened up a spot for him. Now he's a member of the Bikers. And what's crazy is we thought for a long time Grady was going to be a member of the Four Horsemen, but Grady's showing up as a member of the Bikers after the Horsemen trial. So everything's going to be on the line here. Who did what? Who's right? Who's wrong? About to find out. Grady, look at this, getting off to a fast start. And I'm going to tell you right now, anybody that's wrestled JP, you know you better get off to a fast start. If you let JP do what he does, he can end a match in about 5 moves. He will go off that rope over there. He'll go off this rope over here, jump up, do another rope thing. And you're over here, you looked it over this way, but all of a sudden something over there is happening. Now you're looking over there, you look down, and JP, the match's over. So Grady got to stay on his toes. Grady trying to take it off, and JP going, no way. No springboards for you today. No thank you. JP now getting in control, and this is where he starts to get really dangerous when you are on the ground. Now looking around, trying to make sure he knows where he's at, and there we go. He has won matches off that move right there. And now slowing it down a little bit, letting you know. Letting you know exactly what he thinks. Whips Grady into the ropes and then goes huge. That's like a Claymore drop kick. Goes up with the knee, tries to do the bulldog though. Grady catches him. JP gets out of the way, and that is what typically happens. You think he only goes off the top. He doesn't. He goes off that second rope as well. Rolls up the leg, only getting a 1 count. Gets him. Oh, that is a big knee to the back, driving that face right into the mat. Driving the back of the foot into the back of the head. Grady getting out of the way. Whoa, gets out again. Now drops the elbow on him. Now trying to get it turned back around. And we haven't talked about this episode, but the pacing of these matches is heavily dependent on whether you win or lose. Now, Grady trying to use the springboard against JP. JP rolling out and showing you why it's probably not a good idea to follow him out. Grady was in control of the match, just getting 2 kicks right to the face in rapid succession. Probably felt like one as fast as it happened, but actually 2 kicks right to the face. Somehow got out of the way of that, don't even know, got thrown into those steel steps. And no title belts on the line, so it doesn't matter how you win, but you know both of these guys want to win inside the squared circle. Already at 6, JP now throwing JP in, rolling in the ring right after him goes, rolls up the leg. 1, 2. And getting a 2 count. JP slow to get back to his feet. Grady letting him do it. Picks him up. That's the finisher. Thought he was going to grab his leg a certain way. Doesn't. Now rolls up the leg. 2, 3. And JP cannot believe. Even the referee's like, I don't know what to even tell you. What is going on here? Look who it is, Digital Dogs. JP's like, hey, wait, our last match was, whoa! And Digital Dogs now putting an exclamation point on the end of that match. Holy Moses. Digital and JP, no love lost there. Those two guys trying to prove who was the one carrying the bikers. And tonight, a rough night for JP. So guys, that is going to do it for us here tonight. Remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notifications so you know at the same time we go live, share the video. That could be one of the most important things you do tonight is sharing the video. And don't just share it to anybody. Don't just be like, oh, I shared it out on Twitter. Oh, I shared it out to everybody. Why don't you text somebody a link to the video and say, I dare you to subscribe to the most electrifying channel on YouTube, Totes McGotes. And then it'll be my job not to disappoint them. So, but drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification so you miss any time we go live, share the video, and if it so moves you, become a member. We don't keep any of the money. You know, a lot of the times we talk about one of the videos, we talked about the championship title belt. I'm here to tell you, if you don't know what I'm talking about, we are very, and I mean now this close, probably within a month away now. I've said that a few times, but now we've done it. Within a month away of making the belt purchase. It's going to be a replica belt worth at least $2 bills. we're going to hold a tournament from the active subscribers. They will face off in round 1 to move to round 2. Then I will add in the members, part of your membership. That's what you get. I'll add in the members in round 2. And then from that point on, it is going to be a fight. Whoever wins that tournament, and you'll get to watch it live here on YouTube. The same format that we got, me announcing. Whoever wins that, you send me your address, I will mail you the real replica belt. So that is our giveaway. That is what we're going to be doing. So as we get closer, become active in the community. Like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. You want to be a member? Become a member. If you want me to make you wonder how to do it, become a member of the channel. Easiest way. I can't even argue with you. That is one of the perks of being a member. So, guys, love everything you do. Love the community. We have created a crazy community. We are starting to expand out to other people, like with Blaze Radio. These communities now are starting to mesh together, and I love it. It's a lot of like-minded people doing a lot of like-minded things and doing it different. That's what you got to love about it. Solo season universe, like-minded people doing like-minded things, spreading out, spreading the love. Love what they're doing with their channels. Love how they support our channel. So go drop likes on their videos, subscribe, check out what they're doing, become involved in their channel, figure it out, figure out how you become involved. If you want your wrestler, I will upload it for you, and we will catch all of you guys in the next one. Peace.